Hey, what's happening, everyone? Welcome on back to the channel. As always, I appreciate you coming on through, whether it's just for like 5 seconds, to which at this point you'd probably be gone by now, or whether you're here for the long haul. So thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and listen to audience. It's been a while since we've listened to them, and there's quite a few people that seem to want a little bit more. I'm happy to listen. So let's just listen to the first track here on the album, which is going to be Jackdaw off of The House on the Hill, released 1971. This particular track suggested by Martin Taylor, Ithacaster, Paulo Cunha, Carlo Mercurio, Richard Furness, Paulo Cunha again. So hopefully I said those names right. Let's go ahead and listen to the song. We'll talk about it after. Here we go. Love the sax here. Okay, complete transition then. Take you down to the bluesy bar. Okay. Kind of reminds me of Black Sabbath a little bit. And the horns give it a little bit of like Vandegraft. so deep and fuzzy. I like when the drummer brings in the double time for just a moment and then backs off. Ain't backing off now. They got the solos in them. They did bring it back. They did bring it back. When he does that, it sounds like Ozzy a little bit. Come on. I miss it every time. That was filled with all the flavors you could ever want. Okay, this is gonna sound wrong, but it's not wrong. What I'm about to say, I don't mean it in a bad way, so don't take it that way. This track sounded like a more sophisticated Black Sabbath with some slight Led Zeppelin in there. And I don't mean it in a rude way to the other bands. I just mean like, this is like if Ozzy Osbourne walked in but with a coat. I don't know, for like a nice dinner or something. Like, what I'm getting is that the lead singer, to me, sounded a little bit like Ozzy. The music, in some ways, it had the riffage, it had like the harder rock elements in there, but it was sophisticated. Why am I saying it's sophisticated? Not only because of the progression within the structure of the music itself, but especially because of the saxophone and flute that was brought in later, courtesy of Keith Gemmell on all the blowing there, the saxophone, the recorder, clarinet, flute. The way that he plays, and it works so well with the music. It reminds me of Van de Graaff Generator. Not musically reminding me of Van de Graaff Generator, but I would say that the tones and the flavors from the sax kind of hit similar tones that you would have with Generator. It adds a little bit of a darkness into the music, instead of a saxophone could add a more romantic light flare to music. So I thought that was cool how it added that specific kind of color to this palette. The solo went on for quite a while in the solo section, but I enjoy the tone of that guitar. It's just so fuzzy and deep. That was a joy to listen to there as it just went over and over again. The drumming was on point throughout the whole track. It was exciting, but at the same time laid back in a heavy kind of respect. I like that. Lyrics are pretty straightforward. Jackdaw, keep away from my back door. Jackdaw, don't build your nest around here no more. I think it's time that you flew. Nothing left for you. Stole my money, every cent. Seems that I've got to rent a tent. You've stolen half my life, even stole my wife. Okay, so I was... Isn't a jackdaw a raven? Because I'm thinking that this is just a reference to the raven, like Edgar Allan Poe. It's a species of bird that's related to crows and ravens. So it's not exactly one of them, but they are in a similar audience, I guess you could say. So that's why I was thinking, okay, it's a reference to Edgar Allan Poe, and instead of this raven being there quoting Nevermore the whole time, he's like, get out of here. We ain't got time for any of that. But could also be talking about a person. If I'm thinking kind of correctly, when I think of crows and ravens and birds like that, I'm thinking outside of like at a public park, and like, I don't know, the crows are all over stealing food, stealing things, and I think that he's calling this specific person someone that's taking something from him. As he says, stole my money, every cent, you've even stolen my wife. So I don't know who this Jackdaw is, but he jacked your wife. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the track in the comments below. Thank you so much for the suggestion. Thank you, as always, for watching. Stick around. You never know what's around the corner, because most of the time I don't know what's around the corner. So stick around for that, and I hope that you come back around later, guys. Have a great one. Bye.